not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey loves, my name is Winnie Jean. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how are you doing? I need a little end of the year check-in, y'all. 2024 dragged me by my edges and I just want to know if we had the same experience, you know? Today we're getting into these big fluffy curls. I have been obsessed with the blowout look. I've done it with body wave hair, I've done it with yaki hair, and I wanted to show you guys how to do it with kinky straight hair for my natural girls. Now before we get into it, I got a couple of things to let you know. One, we use 4 bundles for this install so it could be really full, and I was going for that like Detroit side part, lots of layers, really big body curl vibes look, okay? I also wanted to install my hair really quickly, so I'm doing a quick weave method. It's a new method that I've been doing lately where essentially I create a quick weave wig and sew it onto my head. That way I don't have to have a lot of glue touching my hair. It doesn't take as long to apply the like glue protectant product and wait for it to dry because I am so impatient. I don't have time for it. And it lasts a really long time because it is sewn on. I feel like my tracks lift a lot less. Now that's just a little bit of tea, but if you want to see exactly how I got this look, including all of the details about the hair, then go ahead and keep watching. All right, so my hair is in a bonnet. My nail is broken. We are currently in shambles, but that's all right. We're about to fix it because once my hair is done, I'm gonna feel so much better. So let's get into taking care of our natural hair. I've already applied a little bit of the Mielle heat protectant and the olive oil wrap and set mousse to my edges and my leave out, just to kind of prep it a little bit, but it's giving disheveled Barbie, and that's all right. I'm going in with a little bit of the Bold Hold Liquid Gold, and this is what I'm going to use as my quick weave protectant. But because we're going to install our hair a little bit differently today, I don't have to apply it all over my head and wait an hour for it to dry, child. I don't have time for it. Okay, so I'm only applying it about an inch away from my leave out, all the way around the perimeter of my leave out. It only took about 5 minutes to dry, and as you can see, I have a nice thick layer that's gonna keep my hair protected from the glue. I've been using this product as my quick weave protectant for quite some time now, and I've never had an issue with it. It rinses right out, and it dries a lot faster than the traditional products. I'll make sure to link her down below too if y'all want to pick her up. Get the big bottle because you can use this product for so many things, just trust me. Now, for the extensions install, I'm going ahead and popping on 2 shower caps. Yes, so we are giving lunch lady vibes. Get into it. Okay, 2 shower caps, and then I'm popping on 2 wig caps on top of it. Most of the time I only use 1 wig cap for this style, but because we're using 4 bundles today, I kind of wanted to have a bit of a thicker base. I used the white eyeliner to mark out where I want to stop laying my tracks, accounting for our leave out with a little extra room. I went ahead and grabbed my Got To Be spray. I like to spray my cap down with this style because 1, it gives the cap a little bit of grip to hold on to the glue a lot better. 2, I'm using 2 caps today and I want to kind of melt those caps together. And 3, it kind of allows the wig cap to hold the shape of my head so that when I put the wig back on, it fits nice and snug and I don't have to stretch it too much. Today's video is sponsored by CurlyMe Hair. They sent me 4 bundles of kinky straight texture and I am obsessed with it. You do not understand, okay? I have 1 bundle of 26 inch, 1 bundle of 24 inch, 1 bundle of 22 inch, and 1 bundle of 20 inch. Now I'm starting off with the 26 inch, of course, and I'm applying 1 track that goes all the way around the perimeter of the style. This helps me to get a really smooth ponytail if I want to, and it also helps the cap keep its shape so that when we go in to install it later, it'll be fitted to my head. And after that, I install the rest of the tracks going from side to side, and this is where I finished off the first bundle. I'm really trying my best to stack these tracks right on top of each other, like back to back to back, okay? I was stacking tracks like drag queen lashes. I was not playing. I really wanted the style to be super full and natural looking, so I tried my best to take my time with it and try to use as much of this pretty hair as possible, okay?
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
This is where I ended off the second bundle, and I'm going in with the third bundle to fill in this like right side where I have my side part. Of course, it's going to be more hair on this side because our part is off center. So I used a third bundle to kind of fill in the gap before I started to go all the way around our leave out. And for the last bundle, I used half of it to glue onto the cap, and then I saved half of it to finish the style out, but we're gonna get there. When I'm doing this technique, I like to make sure that I finish out the style by laying the last track right along my little white line, just to make sure I get it as close to my leave out as possible. I only want to have to glue a few tracks to blend everything together, just to make sure everything is laid exactly how I want it to be. And once I have all the tracks laid, I'm going in with my blow dryer on the warm setting and hitting them roots, okay? I want to make sure everything is nice and dry before I take this off of my head, because if it ain't, the whole thing's going to fall apart. So really, really make sure you have everything dry before you take it off. The texture on this hair is beautiful. I really wanted to leave it just like this, but I had to see what it looked like straightened. Like, we have to know, okay? The length on this hair is insane. I haven't had really, really long hair in a minute, and I was definitely feeling it, okay? I was definitely having a time. I definitely was getting into character. It was an experience. I'm going in with my 1-inch Fabulous Pro flat irons and pressing this baby out. I have never wanted a 2-inch plate flat iron so bad in my life. I've never really cared to have one, but this hair was thick and long, so it took maybe 30 minutes for me to straighten everything. It was definitely a process, but it was gorgeous. On the left, I have the hair freshly washed, and then on the right, I have the hair straightened. So you guys can really see the texture difference, and both are stunning. But now that we got that done, we can go ahead and get into the actual install. So I went ahead and cut out the extra wig cap that's in the part. And pressed out my edges, child, because they definitely sweated out under that damn shower cap, baby. I probably should have left my wrap strip on, but I was trying to show you guys my leave out. In hindsight, bad idea. Okay, leave your wrap strip on because that shower cap gets a little spicy and you do not want to sweat out your little blow dry. Anyway, I already braided my hair and threaded a couple of needles. I'm gonna go ahead and pop her on. I love to sew a wig down because once I do my hair, I'm putting a scarf on tonight and I do not want to take it off, child. I need at least a couple of days, preferably a couple of weeks. And two, combs and clips can be really uncomfortable. Once they get into the wrong position, it can literally be quite miserable. So I love a good sewed down unit. And when you make your own, you have a lot more control over the density. You have a lot more control over the placement of the tracks. You have a lot more control over the flow. You can really just customize your style to be exactly how you want it to be, which I love. So I went ahead and sewed everything around the part to make sure that it was nice and flat. And now I'm going in and sewing everything around the perimeter of the style. And you really want to take your time and get everything as flat as possible. And I don't want to put too much stress on my edges. I'm going ahead and parting out the top section and sewing one track in the back just so that everything isn't holding on to my edges for dear life, okay? It has a little bit more support. And so far so good. She's coming together. Now we gotta just finish everything up. So I'm laying tracks horizontally. I'm sleepy, don't judge me. I'm starting to lay small tracks horizontally going up my little like area that I have left, and that's gonna allow the hair to fall directly in my face and give me that like sexy mysterious swoop that I'm going for, okay? I only laid about 3 tracks that way, and then I continue to lay the tracks in a U shape around the part, and that way it'll give that kind of waterfall look. I'll have that really deep swoop in the front, and then in the back everything is just going directly to the side and giving very Aaliyah. Don't make me say it. Y'all knew I was gonna say it. Like every time I have to do it. That's my girl. Now we have to go ahead and straighten out the hair that we just glued in as well to make it match the texture of the rest of the hair. I love that little like crinkle in the root. It is so pretty to me. It gives like old school yucky, like back in the day 90s vibes to me. I don't know, it's just so pretty. I love the texture, and it is so easy to get volume and keep some volume with this hair. Of course, I had to trim the ends. I cut about 1 inch off, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the layers. I'm using my razor comb that I have had forever, and maybe I'm crazy, but I kind of like it better when it's dull like this because it doesn't take too much hair off at one time. When that baby is fresh and sharp, you will end up with a patch in your head. Like, she is not to be played with. So I like to go back and forth between my razor comb and my scissors and slide cut down the hair at a 45-degree angle until my hair is layered to smithereens. Now, one thing that I did do with this style that I don't normally do is make sure that I layered the hair all the way around, not just framing my face. I think that's the key to that really big layered Detroit sexy voluminous look that the girls have been loving lately. Now to blend everything together, I went ahead and straightened my leave out, and I'm going in with some of this Kiss root spray, and I'm spraying my roots right in front of where my tracks are laid. It helps with blending so much. I don't have to leave out nearly as much hair anymore because I've been using this trick. It looks amazing. I don't know how it works, but it does. I am obsessed. I'm also applying a little bit of that to my edges in the front just to make everything look nice and full without me having to leave out too much hair. I had very minimal leave out and my hair was laid, okay? Laid. The blending was amazing. I got so many compliments on this hair. People thought it was mine, and I did not tell them otherwise because it is not their business. Okay, so if you trying to swindle some folks, this is the hair for sure. Now I went back in with my 1-inch flat iron and added some curls. They came out kind of tight, so I brushed them out a bit and applied some Velcro rollers to the top before dousing her in the Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray. I sprayed her down to smithereens because I really wanted these curls to last. Of course, we had to finish her up with a little bit of baby hair because you cannot have a deep side part without the deep side swoop. Be for real. Like, this is the wrong channel for you if you think that's debatable. Like, no ma'am. And this is the finished look. She is gorgeous. She is the moment. I got that deep swoop that I really wanted, and all of the layers and fullness in the back. Now, I ended up leaving this hair in for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I loved it styled this way too, so I wanted to show you guys. I'm actually going in with my 1.5 inch curling iron. This is an old one from Conair that I've had forever. Love her down. I put her on 400 degrees and got to work, child. Now, this is a much looser curl. It's more of a bump, more of a slight bend, more of a very body wave type of vibe, but I also really loved wearing my hair like this. And I feel like you can really see the layers when I curl my hair like this. With the tighter curls, your hair is going to have a lot of body no matter what, but a looser curl is really going to show you what you're working with when it comes to the layers. So, loved her. So this is the finished look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. I really tried to put my foot in it. So if you liked it, leave a like down below. It really helps my channel out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All the details about the hair and products that I used today will be down below in the description bar, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babes.